Hello everyone. Today I'll be speaking about a project which is optimizing truck procurement with GenAI. So, beverage companies mostly depend on timely truck transportation to deliver products from manufacturing hubs to distributors. However, their manual truck procurement process causes delays in vendor coordination, RFQ handling, and negotiations, creating bottlenecks that impact on time delivery, supply chain efficiency, and customer satisfaction. So, to address these efficiencies, we recognize the need for intelligent automation. Our goal is to streamline truck procurement through GenAI by implementing AI agent driven automation. This project empowers an AI agent to autonomously manage RFQ dispatch, evaluate vendor quotation, and assist in negotiations. The result is a faster, smarter, and more scalable procurement process that enhances operational efficiency and reduces human intervention. Here is the overview of our workflow. So, our AI driven truck procurement solution follows a structured, intelligent workflow, which is designed to optimize every stage of the process. The major phases include data collection, demand forecasting, RFQ generation, vendor negotiation, and contract finalization. So, our first phase is the data collection. To successfully implement this project, we leveraged five key data sets that provide the foundation for the intelligent automation. First one is the historical truck demand, which is dated from April 2020 to March 2025, which is used in demand forecasting. Next, we have manufacturing locations from 40 production hubs across the country. Then we have distributor cities, which cover 500 distribution points to map delivery demand accurately. Then we have vendor data, which contains vendor details such as vendor ID, name, email, and the routes they operate on. This forms the basis for sending RFQ and tracking vendor participation in the procurement process. And then we have multi-stop route plan, which is a network of 300 unique delivery routes across 15 operational regions. These datasets were crucial in training the forecasting model, generating RFQs, and evaluating the vendor responses. Then next, we have the demand forecasting. So, to accurately predict truck demand for the upcoming quarter, we experimented with a variety of time series forecasting models, which include RMA, SARMA, exponential smoothing model, LSTM, and Facebook profit. After evaluating the performance using accuracy metrics, FB profit emerged as the most reliable model. So, using which we successfully forecasted region-wise truck requirement per route for the upcoming quarter. Then, the next phase is the RFQ generation. For automating the RFQ process, we leverage the power of LLM model Llama 4 Maverick. So, based on the forecasted truck demand for each route, the model dynamically generated personalized emails to the vendors, and each email included a clear summary of the required trucks for each route and an attached document detailing quantity, truck type, and timelines for the upcoming quarter. Then we have vendor negotiation. Once vendor quotations are received, our AI driven system initiates a multi step evaluation and negotiation process. First, it does the automated bid comparison. The AI compares the quotation across key parameters like total cost and truck availability. Then we have outlier detection. Quotations that significantly deviate from market benchmarks are automatically flagged as outliers. Then we have negotiation intelligence, the system that proposes cost reductions and introduces performance based incentives to encourage competitive pricing. Then, to ensure optimal selection, the final vendor ranking is based on the weighted scoring model, where the total quoted cost is weighted for 40%, on time delivery for 30%, service rating for 10%, safety compliance for 10%, and number of routes quoted for 10%. Then we have agreement finalization process. After the negotiation phase, The system identifies the top three vendors for each route based on their final weighted scores. These shortlisted vendors are then sent to the procurement manager through an AI curated dashboard. From there, the procurement manager selects the final vendor for each route. AI agent generates the contract and shares it with the shortlisted vendors. And this contract includes the payment term, legal liabilities, penalty clauses for non compliance or delays. Then we have vendors review, negotiation again if required, and digitally sign the contract after thorough evaluation. Okay, so this was the brief description about the phases in our workflow. Now, let's dive let's dive into the end-to-end workflow execution in Databricks. Now, here is the implementation of our project. So this is the complete workflow. We used AI agent tools for implementing this automated workflow. AI agent tools are nothing but intelligent systems which are powered by LLMs that autonomously perform tasks like analysis, communication, and decision making with minimal human input. So, our workflow begins with the truck forecasting tool, which is which is used for accurately predicting the truck requirement for the upcoming quarter across 300 unique routes. Using the historical trends and seasonality pattern, the tool leverages FB profit to generate region-wise demand for each truck type. Now, this forecasted data is fed into our RFQ generation tool, which is powered by Llama 4 Maverick model. It automatically drafts and dispatches RFQ emails to vendors with detailed route-wise requirement and a form for submitting their quotations. Vendors are given a 7-day window to respond. Now, during this period, the AI agent actively monitors the incoming responses. If a vendor submits an invalid entry, such as missing or incorrect data, the system instantly flags it and sends a follow-up email requesting a correction or resubmission. Once the 7-day deadline is over, the quotation review tool evaluates the pricing data. Any quotations that are extreme outliers are flagged, and a clarification email is automatically sent to those vendors, giving them 2 additional days to revise and resubmit. Then, after collecting the final quotes, the vendor negotiation tool shortlists the top 10 vendors per route based on their pricing and availability. These vendors receive an email notifying them of their shortlisting status and requesting any potential discount offers. Now, finally, our vendor scoring tool ranks vendors using weighted evaluation framework that factors in cost, delivery performance, and service quality. The top 3 vendors for each route are selected and notified via mail. At the same time, a dashboard is shared with the procurement manager, allowing them to make the final selection and send out contracts. Okay, so now let's see the output generated by our AI agent. So this is the RFQ submission mail. This is the thank you mail for the valid entry. This is the thank you mail for invalid entries. This is the clarification mail for the outlier prices. This is the negotiation mail. This is the RFQ result for the shortlisted vendors. Then this is for the rejected vendors. And this is the final mail which is sent to the procurement manager. So this AI-powered system completes the entire truck procurement cycle in just 15 days without human bottlenecks, ensuring timely decision-making, improved operational efficiency, and scalable supply chain resilience. Thank you.